How have you been, Tubi?
Stressed but good.
Stressed? What
Yeah.
has... Oh, with all the work
Yeah.
and commissions. I heard you got that starting a new job soon. Is that also art or?
No, it's a complete opposite. I wanted to get a part-time job so I can support myself while trying to get self-employed in the art department.
Yeah.
And to save my whole creative energy for that, I went for something completely opposite. So it's a basic cash register job at a grocery store.
Oh, okay. So you're working in retail. Are you gonna be like awkward?
The good thing is I've worked at McDonald's before, so
Yes.
I've had very weird customers before, so I'm kind of used to that. So
Oh, and just to let people know, when I say awkward, I don't mean it's gonna be like weird. I mean like we have our moderator named Awkward, who's also
we should just call her Oxy.
yeah, Oxies. She's Oxies. All right, as you can see, we've got some. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, we got some fun little characters in front of you. I've got farmer cartoon version of me. And then little Tubi. Oh, I'm invisible on Steam. Oops.
That's bad.
Oh, now my alarm's telling me that I should start the stream. Thank you, alarm. You're a bit late. Alarm, please stop.
I love that.
Before you demonetize me because for some reason your song is like registered somewhere.
Oh, it probably. It's
Yes.
probably one of these original for this and that company.
Yeah. I've been copyrighted when my phone rang once, and I'm like, what? My phone rang.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, we got some fire quartz, people. I almost feel like I need a shirt that represents me in my little character over here.
I need to restart my stream. My Steam. I don't know. It doesn't show you as online, which sucks.
Should be now. Steam.
I suppose it's just mine, you know.
Oh, sorry, I'm still invisible. Tribes of Midgard now on special. No Jason. I got Valheim ready. I need to get into that.
I'm like lingering for a good sale on CD keys for the new Sims 4 expansion. It has cows.
Cows.
Yes.
And as you said, you know what? As you said that the cow on stream mooed.
Nice.
And he's done it again. Stop it, cow. You're making this too immersive. Okay. Just to let everyone know, just because we have special characters here, just for today, I will be turning off Katmai and all the voices. Although I have got exciting things thanks to Tubi, that we've got some new characters that you'll see the next time anyone claims a voice. And I'm so excited.
That was so much fun to make.
I can't wait for everyone to actually see Katmai.
God dang it! Why won't you show up? Like you're showing up as online,
Yes.
but not as playing. Can you like send me an invite?
Okay, I was about to say maybe I need to also, I don't know, do.
Did you start it as a multiplayer?
Yeah, I did. So you know what? Let me. Whoops! I ended up cutting grass.
Oh no!
Let me restart co-op. Co-op. And then hosty host, and then clicky click. Okay, I've restarted with my 3 eggs.
You know, Steam is just very rude to do that.
It is, isn't it?
Like, come on.
Yeah, I can't wait to show everyone the new PNGs on my next stream.
You still don't show up. Can you just invite me?
Yeah.
Is it possible? That would be really nice.
Let's
Thank
see.
you. But yeah, it's been for me. It's been stressy. It's like 5 hours from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. is my graphics classes.
Oh gosh.
And then I need to do like commission artwork and you know normal adult stuff.
I'm gonna need to restart the game. Sorry, everyone, that's just gone blank. But that's a lot of.
I'm sorry.
You know.
The part where it will be absolutely horrible, which will be and I'm serious about that. I think it will take all of my energy. It's from the 1st of September to the 10th of September. Because for these 10 days, I will have classes from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh my.
Then part-time work.
God.
And then commission work. So.
People, you.
Tessa paid for hydrate, and we should both hydrate.
Yeah. Delicious. I have juice.
Now I can join. Yay!
Yeah. So people, be prepared. September might be a quiet. Maybe Taz Talks break month.
Nah, not the whole month. And if I get the voice things before, I can probably make it all
at once
happen like like I've never taken a break.
Oh, I need to pump out Taz Talks. But obviously, folks, just let everyone know, we try our best to get them out by Friday. But there's no promise that they'll always be consecutively every week. The fact that we've got them out every week has been a feat of magic. Like some of it has been like at the last minute because like we changed the story or new design. So.
Or it's just real life being like, you know what? No.
Yeah. It's like, oh, something in real life. So yeah, Tiny Tuber has been helping uploading as well because sometimes I'm like, I'm not there, Tubi, upload.
And honestly, we've got so many good scripts coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, the one that's gonna come this week, and then a very special one. Yeah, this one's gonna be cute, and there is gonna be one where I would suggest you restock your tissues.
Why won't it not make that? I'm returning again. Why you hate me? No, I'm trying not to burn myself out. I'm taking designated breaks, and I'm getting into yoga thanks to my mom.
Oh, yoga. Okay.
It's actually really good for my back, since I'm always like sitting like a gremlin.
Okay. It's true. I don't know if it improves with your gaming chair or not. But eventually I took the little backrest off. You know, the little pillow at the bottom? And then
I don't have that at all because it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It gets so uncomfortable.
Okay, here's a random fun fact about me. I can literally nap anywhere.
Yes.
And the most popular thing I do is head on my table and nap.
Yes.
And you know, like the backrest is not that great for the back, but it's great to nap.
Yeah, use it as a pillow. I must try that. Normally, because I'm sure with your chair, you can pull it all the way back, and sometimes I let that thing go back like I'm in a convertible. There's a song like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, time to nap. I just ate an egg. Oh, I didn't mean to eat the egg. Little cows, when was the last time you got the milksies? No, stop eating the eggs.
Also, there's still a wow happening.
Oh shit! Let's go! Ah! Running! Characters running. Hey, Aaron. Hey everyone, sorry, I haven't really been paying attention to chat, Jason. I've just been looking at myself speaking, and Chubby speaking.
I light up when I speak.
Yeah. As you can see, she's like in the warrior class, and I'm just like, I'm a farmer, dude. I'm a farmer. Where's this luau? Is it at the beach?
Beach.
Beach. Language. Hey Zebra, thank you for lurking. Either way, I like how. Hey, you know what? Oh, hello Haley. Isn't it? Uh-oh. Haley made me freeze.
I have something to put into the soup, so.
Yay! I didn't know that we had to bring anything for the soup, so I'm like, what a lovely. Oh, it's the governor!
There's my favorite nerd.
Oh, look. Speaking of favorite nerds. Oh, she's so cute when she dances. She really is. One day, you and me. And she's got a tan for some reason. Haley,
It's
why
more
can't you
like
be
a
more?
sunburn.
It is. It actually does. She's got an Irish tan. Yo, dude, what's up, my bro? Oh, look, it's my other bae. Oh, and you're just standing there staring in the water. Bum, bum, bum. So much food. Oh, there's so much soup.
Oh, so, for people who might play Final Fantasy XIV, there's a cookbook coming out with recipes from Final Fantasy XIV.
What?
Yeah. And I want it so bad.
I am not surprised.
There's also one for Monster Hunter, but the thing is, it's only in Japanese and in no other language that I can read, so... I don't think it is. Is it Ghost? Is it based off of the cafe? The Final Fantasy cookbook? Wait, let me see. Boop-a-doop-boop. Also, I'm sorry, anyone. I'm used to swearing a lot. I started that when I moved out, and I have never stopped since.
Yeah, so this is why when I stream with Judy, it's you'll get the little parental guidance warning. And you know what? Katma swore in the last stream. And
Nice.
they pointed it out like, oh, I'm so sorry, darlings. I'm like,
Also,
just
it looks like it's not from the cafe.
is it not?
Yeah, the Final Fantasy cookbook. I'm trying to. No, that's good because then that's I'm gonna post it in the gaming channel. Because that means there's a whole lot of cool recipes in there.
Yeah. So, Abigail, why are you staying here all by yourself? Oh, I'm gonna post in Stardew Valley chat after this. There is an awesome video about our friend over here, our little hobo. How he actually steals your stuff when he rescues you.
Nice.
It's so
Where's
funny.
The mayor. Oh,
The mayor's
also,
up here.
This dude
Mayor's up
here.
here.
This dude here.
Hmm?
Down here. That's Kent. He is
Whoa, dude.
Jodie's husband, who
What?
is now back from war.
But Jody's so cute. Well, Ken, my bruh, welcome back from the war. I swear to God, this is this dude's real life. No, just like
Also,
our thing.
all of this food looks really, really good. So.
Yeah, even though it's pixelated. Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy.
Oh no! I'm talking about the Stardew Valley food because that up here that looks like.
Look at this big
grape
turkey.
pie. That looks like a pie, and then there's a fruit salad. I
Oh.
can't define what this is.
Yeah, if you can't, I'm like that with food, by the way, guys. I'm actually a very fussy eater. If I can't immediately identify what's on the plate, I will not touch it. If it looks
I'm a person who goes with
and
smell a lot.
Yeah, I just jinx.
If I can't really smell what it is, I'm like,
exactly. That is so true. I'm on both sides of the fence. Like, if it doesn't smell, I know it's gonna have no flavor. But also, if it smells like somewhat off, I can't eat it. Like, even if I wasn't allergic to fish, like, there's some fishes that smell really nice, but there's some fish that I see people like, this is delicious, and I'm like,
true, though,
I can't, because all I'm eating is the smell.
You have to talk to the mayor.
Oh, like, I'll never be able to have that dragon fruit ever, because this.
I love how dragon fruit looks. I've never actually had it though, because it's really, really hard to get here.
Yeah, we don't get it at all. Adding the
basic ass spice fruit in there.
Yeah, I forgot about the purple boxer. I don't even know if we found it yet. Okay, just to the high quality ingredients. Someone's playing Groovy Bot 3.
It's
well,
music time.
Governor, would you do the honor of the tasting the soup? Come on, fat man.
It's basic.
Yeah.
Like my clothing style.
Yeah. I'm wearing a blue. Actually, I own a shirt in that color. That's hilarious. Uh-oh.
I'm wearing exactly that shirt that my character is wearing.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's not bad, but it's missing something. Did everyone time contribute to green soup? I feel like it's missing someone's unique voice. Oh, the mayor's like shit.
It's a little bland. Well, Lewis, add your own stuff to it. See, I didn't swear, even though it was hard.
I did. You can't have food touch even at this age. Yeah. Who else wants some soup? Everyone! Yay!
It's soup time. Honestly, it's very interesting that for a summer festival they're making soup.
Yes, and I like how we just got told the soup was basically terrible, but everyone had a good time.
It sucks, but
I thought you put things in the soup. Catmine! Queen Catmine. I love the Otter app. Like, no other Stardew Valley has what we have. We have otters. So classic, the way we're going to play it, 1.5 hours basically, which equivalent to 4 days. Obviously this day was a little bit different because it was just one thing.
Summer soup.
Yeah. Oh, we made 1,708 from selling peppers. Although I feel like
I hate this orange tree.
why does it not grow? Okay, we need it. I don't understand what we're doing wrong. Why is this orange tree not growing?
Another thing grew next to it.
Something
is here.
Oh, do we need to build a wall around it?
Something grew next to it. I don't have an axe with me. I need to get one.
I got one. It was a goddamn tree.
Angry.
Grow, orange tree, or I will cut you down when you stand. Sorry, got a bit emotional there. Jeez, tree. Be less of a tree.
Oranges.
Yeah, I want to see what the oranges look like. I'm gonna milk the cows because they're probably exploding.
Oh no.
They need some meaty time. I come to play tug of war. No, oh, that was so bad. I'm so sorry, chat. When you try and milk a cow and you're standing by yourself, it's like so weird. Oh yeah. Oh, we got a purple milk. Mrs. Cow, what did you eat last night?
Oh, you mean a star? I thought the milk was purple and was like, what the fuck is wrong with our cow?
No, purple star milk. Oh, it should...
I was really worried for a second, like, oh no.
What has happened to the cow? Yeah, I've got so many quests. Aquatic research. Bring Demetrius a pufferfish. I don't even know how to catch a pufferfish. Do not tell me to do things I'm not aware of. It's like, I've tried. They're too fast. Ooh, we've actually got 2.
Maddie has joined us. Hi.
Hey, Maddie. And unfortunately today we can't claim Catmite because I won't be able to change the characters in this way. Well, I can.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
It's just going to be very weird. I wonder.
Just overlay Catmite over your character.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm wondering. Okay, guys, just for the experiment, because since we're talking about it, it's just for next time. I want to actually see something if it does it live. Otherwise, then I'm just about to ruin the entire
The Discord thing?
Yeah.
It should. As long as you save the images in the browser thing, it should.
Where's my cat mice?
Which is why, if we play other games, you need to tell me up front so I can adjust my avatar to it.
Oh,
because
of
this is not my
course.
Stardew Valley avatar.
Yeah. It's okay, you guys look cute. Oh, I haven't. Apparently, I saved Catmite to the wrong place. I can't find her today. But we've got new Catmite. I will say this, but I'm not going to tell you what they look like now. New Catmite, new Joey, and Taslina, and a new Gustav. That looks amazing. You're just gonna have to wait to see.
Yeah, they really came out nice. For the fact that I actually do not remember making them because I was tired.
Okay, what are we doing today? I still have to finish that. Oh, get that prize. Oh, Spiceberry, give it to Haley. The only thing I want to give Haley is a hard time. Because she's being a little bit of a bee.
She's being a purple kelp.
Yes, exactly. Whoa, what's going on here? Huh? Sam just walked out of the house next to Emily's house. Excuse me, Jody.
That's where he lives.
Oh, he's the son. Oh, your dad's back. Oh, I had so many questions. Okay, you can't really see age in this game, okay?
Well, Maddie, he didn't lose Catmite. He's not finding the new Catmite I drew.
Yeah. Emily. Already given I've given her too many gifts. Because I love you. But we can talk. I'm sure Gus would understand if I leave the saloon someday. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it when you block a character and then like they bolt like, get out of my way.
They're like, well, that's awkward.
Yeah. Let me go find. I don't know if I've given. Oh, I finally figured out there's a way to check. Have I given? Maybe I should. Okay, in chat, should I propose or should I start dating Emily, or carry on smoozing with Abigail? How has the wizard got more? I have more with the wizard than Abigail, and I've only seen the wizard like 3 times. What is going on here?
Well, you gave them the good gifts.
Yeah. Hello, Evelyn. They also like the new JJ and Tiny. Really looking forward to the new things happening. Yeah, there's a few things. I gotta tell everyone now, but we will post an announcement from the royal announcer. There won't be an AMA next week. We will be doing something different. KP's taking a little bit of time off. I would say go to her channel if you want to find out more details. But next week we will not be having an AMA, but we'll be doing so. We'll do something else. We'll arrange to do something else that's equally as entertaining and probably educational, to fill up the space. Because I don't think I can talk about animals by myself. That'll be weird.
watch like old clips of Joey.
Yes.
Reacting to old clips of Joey.
That might be a brilliant idea. See, Tubi with the information.
Big brain Tubi. Small body, big brain.
Yeah. Raya, if you're on chat, maybe we can do that next week. Maybe we can I can do a commentary of all the different your favorite clips of the otters. And it doesn't have to just be Van Aqua otters, of course.
Yeah, and the good thing is people could interact as well because
Yeah.
you can send in your favorite clips.
Favorite clips, and please send the clips from Twitch because YouTube is a bit of a meanie at the moment.
Yeah, Twitch has been rude.
Yeah,
Let's say it like that.
YouTube just likes to copyright claim things automatically for no reason, even though it's fair use. Wait, what? What did you want to do? I'm saying since we're not going to have the AMA next week, I'm giving people a bit of an early announcement. Maybe during that time slot, so they can still have something to watch, we review old clips and we can provide commentary on it. Where are you, Abigail? I will find you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say it in such a horrible voice.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
Yeah, so if you want to help Rhea, instead of for a sheet, I'll greatly appreciate it. Rhea is like, we have so many different qualities of moderators. I know we've mentioned how Tess is like the stream queen when it comes to moderating, the sheriff of Streamville.
Stream mom.
Yeah, stream mom, yeah. Tiny tuber stream mom. Rhea's strength is obviously, as you all know, is admin and arranging all those worksheets. Like, bar none, the quickest person to do that. That's probably why she...
Sorry, I'm dying.
No! Okay, I can't find Abigail. Oh, you know what? I know where she is. Okay, I know where Abigail is. She's always by where she was playing the flute last time in the rain. And I swear to God, she brought the rain. She's sometimes by.
I'm still alive.
Are you okay? Do you need a ambulance?
I don't know what just happened. I just wanted to say something and my throat was like, you know what? How about you die?
Yeah. Do you need a paramedic?
Thankfully, like, the ghost has experience with paramedic stuff, so...
I accidentally gave a gift to Mara and apparently she absolutely loved it. It's like, yeah, totally nice. On purpose. I need my ears still. What? I need to catch up on chatter, but it's flying today. Out of all the characters I didn't save, why not Katma? Where did I save it? She was the cutest.
She is.
Ooh, maybe she's on the other side. No, she wasn't here. Oh, Emily's downloaded Sky, and she's on the Switch. Just kidding. I've also downloaded. I didn't know Sky was for free. Oh my gosh, I would have been playing that like ages ago.
Yeah, and I'm really hyped about tomorrow because it will be Freaky Ghost and JJ and I think. And next week, Emily will join us as well.
Yeah. I'll wait to see Emily. Yeah, we'll have a full crew. I don't know how many people can join at the same time though. Either way.
You can hold hands, I think, up to 7 people or something.
Wow! 7 people? That's a lot. Okay, today was bust. I couldn't find Abigail at all. Maybe she's still awake, playing video games, because that's like me. Whatever JJ doesn't matter, it has to involve voices from the Kelptum. I can do that. Oh my gosh, you just gave me an idea. We can do that. I can do voiceovers live.
I got lost in the mines.
Mine. I love how I can now, thanks to Abigail, just go inside their room and the thing whenever I want. I'm waiting for Abigail to come home. Abigail, where have you been? So what do you... Oh, I heard the door open. So I'm just asking chat, do you guys have any favorite series or things that you like to watch on Netflix and that? I won't lie, I've suddenly got hooked on... And I know it might be a bit of a taboo thing for everyone, and it's not, but I've been hooked onto Lucifer, that show. I never thought I would be. Although
it's a really good one.
I have a lot of complaints about the show though. It has the same format of plots every single episode. And it,
Yeah, like every other crime show, though.
yeah, like, you know, when Murder She Wrote was the first kind of show that they just used to at the end just say, yes, it was me. And I'm like, do you not at least want a lawyer? Like stop speaking. It's like, can I just be like, blah, blah, blah? And it's like, no, stop having a conversation. You just confess.
Realistically speaking, though, a person who goes so far to murder another is, I think, easily enough enraged to just completely forget about the legal aspects of stuff.
Yeah,
So
true.
they just, and a lot of people, I think, who murder others are, if they did it completely on purpose and planned it, so out of it that they're proud of it.
But the way they just suddenly confess to things, it's so hilarious. I better not do that. It's just, yeah, like I hardly actually watch Netflix. So when I do, it's like an hour. I think I watch Netflix about 2 hours a week. That's my rest time. That's literally 2 hours a week. Or it's background. So I've been using it as background while I work, so it's not silence. But then again, the otters are there too. So I used to do that a lot before the otters, and now it's basically otters chat on background, and then as a break, I'll remove myself to watch a series. But I just, like, in that series, I'm not spoiling anything. It's every time someone gets like murdered, don't demonetize me.
Unalived.
Yeah, everything is always like, did she have any enemies? No, she was loved by everyone. I'm like, yeah, well, of course you're gonna say that, so it makes the series a little bit more. I want just one where they say everyone disliked her. Like, oh, that's gonna be interesting. Now, oh, everyone just absolutely loved them. Really? It's impossible.
Oh, Tessa paid for hydrate again.
Yeah, I did take a sippy.
Don't be confused by me going to bed already. I'll be right back. That's why I'm laying down, so in case that it takes a bit longer.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into the mines. I'm gonna sell tomatoes. There we go. Sell. Radish and spicy berry. I have spicy berry. I can go to Haley. Haley. The Boys is great. Oh yeah, I watched The Boys. It's messed up. It's a bit graphic, but it's such a different take on superheroes. I absolutely love The Boys. To which responds the salad. You're done. Aaron. But I haven't watched. Like I said, ever since the Otters came, I haven't really gone back onto Prime net, so I need to catch up on the last few episodes of The Boys. But it's a great series. Especially the character. Oi, you going to mess with me? I'm not scared of you. These little superheroes. They mean nothing to me. It's such a good character. Oh, this weather makes me sad. Revenge of Tessa will come. No, Tessa! I hydrated, I promise. It's just, I need a character that you can see the water glass. Alright, I'm just waiting for this door to open so I can go bother Haley. Because she wants a flavored berry. And then we're going to go to the mines. Emily, I don't know if I've given you a gift this week. Yeah, I've already given you a gift this week. Where's your sister? Oh, your sister is still in bed. Really? Check, it's 9:20 a.m. Have you got nothing better to do? Emily, you're not good enough friends of Haley to enter her bedroom. Wow, that sentence alone, not okay. She's got like 3 monitors. Oh, it's mirrors. It's beauty mirrors. It's not 3 monitors. Haley, wake up. Can you tell your sister to wake up? Can you miscall her? I know. Come on, Haley. Haley, the bird's making a noise. I got a present for you. Bird's gonna take a crap just now. Haley. It's 10:20. Oh my god, are you gonna sleep your day away? Holy, there we go. Yeah, the bird worked. Haley, you don't need to get dressed. Come on, she's being vain. Watch an old comedy series from Scotland, good for background too. True. I love the French guy. He's the best. It was a great soundtrack. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the other thing I use for background. I listen to stand-up comedy in the background. But half the time I work so hard, I like miss whole sections of it. It's like, you know, if you fall asleep during a series and you wake up and you're like, I feel like I've slept for 10 years and it's the credits. I feel that happens when I work. I actually don't listen to it. Giving gifts by dating someone. That's how it should be. Yeah, well, isn't that how it works? Because men don't have peacock feathers or fancy manes. I mean, we've got beards, so the only thing we have left to court a female is gifts. Like, we got royally screwed over in that department. We don't even have colorful genitals or anything like that to like, hey, look, I'm interesting. No, we got nothing. We're boring. Yay! That's exactly one. Hee happy. It's the first time she's ever said anything nice to me. I was doing some research and oh, what? Oh, she's questioning me. I wish I could have visited her today. Ooh, I don't think Emily was happy with that result. So I was reading something that men used to wear makeup as well, more than sometimes women, especially during the plague and that. But isn't it weird though that we're the only species where the women have to look prettier than the men? So in other words, they're the ones that have to put on makeup. Everywhere in the animal kingdom, the male species is the most colorful species, obviously, because they're the ones trying to win the female's affection. A female doesn't need to be colorful. She's like, no, I'm the one carrying the babies. You caught me. But no, in our kingdom, y'all have to wear makeup and men just have to roll out of bed and look terrible. It's actually, I protest. We need to do more as men to court women. I think there's a grave misrepresentation of that. Yet you go, oh, you spent so long like putting on makeup and this and doing lotions before going to bed. Yet, oh, do you want me to stop? No, hell, no. Although I feel that is happening. There's so many men now that wear lotions and things like that. It's like maybe we're going to get there. What? I found a chicken statue. It's just so weird. It's something that's always been on my mind. Like, why is that a thing? Hey ladies, go put on makeup. And let me stay in the car and hoot because you're getting ready. Even though I want you to look exactly the way I expect you to look. Hurry up about it. It's like, no, that's something's wrong there. I'm not pandering either. This is a real concern. Why can't I put this down anywhere? Speaking of ladies, y'all have made so many eggs for me today. My little chickens. My chickens. And so many different sizes. Whoop, 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 whoop. So many different sizes. Chicken. Oh, I need to put more. This lightning is giving me a bit of a fright. Alright. There we go. No, don't eat the egg! What? How did I put 2 eggs at once? Tazzy loves the hot paws. Yes, she... There we go. Everyone's in the rain. Give me some cheese. And sell some stuff. Oh, tiny tube is...
I'm back.
Jeez! At least this time it wasn't like... I got a little bit of fright, but not completely
Sorry.
fright.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer. I went to grab a drink and there was a spider.
Oh, the train's passing! The train's passing. They leave a gift behind. I'm going to do the train. There was a spider. Oh, I would have cut the stream.
A chonky one.
Oh no! I'm not a fan of spiders at all.
I only saw it like out of corner of my eye. I was like,
Like, what is
why
this?
did that spot just move?
And we have some big ass spiders here, guys. Like,
They get worse during summer.
it's not even like rain spiders in Australia. Apparently, they're non-lethal. There's some spiders that I have found that have questioned whether or not I should still maintain residence in that apartment. And we get scorpion spiders. They're harmless, but they look terrifying.
You know the most funny thing we recently had in our freaking basement? We still don't know how that got there. It was a huge freaking grasshopper.
A grasshopper, you sure wasn't a locust?
No, it was a grasshopper.
Oh, we get that all the time. I love those things.
Me too. I love like grasshoppers and what are they called? Praying mantises.
Yeah! Praying
Love
mantis are the
those.
guess.
But how the frick did it get into our basement?
Yeah, true. Like, it's really lost. Oh, did I miss the train?
Yeah, we missed the train.
We found a baby Promantis a few days ago. It actually looks so cute. Too bad they have
They're
such...
so adorable.
They're so tiny. You know what the freaky thing is about Promantis, and I found a lot in the past, is that they like the one insect that looks you dead in the eye. Which is kind of...
Yeah.
And they turn their head and you're like, okay, I feel like this thing knows me.
Did
I
you
feel
look at me
seen.
weirdly.
Yeah,
No,
it's like,
Mrs. Praying Mantis.
please don't look at me like that. We also had, which by the way is a sign that of climate change. We had giant moths, and they're not meant to grow that big, so they're sort of very clumsy when they fly and they hit into things. But I'm not even joking. The moths that I have found, I have some pictures on my Facebook, were as big as an average sized bird. It literally, the moth fills up my entire hand.
Holy crap.
It's beautiful to see, but I'm like, rah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can do grasshoppers, I can do snails, I can do slugs. All of that is okay. Frogs, toads, yeah. Spiders?
No. I've had so many weird creatures in my house. I've had tree frogs. Those are so cute. So
Yes.
cute.
They're the ones with the fully black round eyes, right?
Yes.
They're so adorable.
And it was all crunched up by my heat lamp. And I'm like, what? I used to have an influx of geckos. Unfortunately, they kind of pooped all over the place. But I started to know which gecko was which. There was one gecko that had a missing eye and a scar. It was a mean ass gecko. It would push all the other geckos out the way. I'm like, it went through shit. It went through shit. I called him Nick Fury.
Mafia boss gecko.
Yeah. It was even camouflaged. Yeah.
Fury.
It was like, it had brown and black. It looked so camouflaged, and it wouldn't take any crap.
I love geckos and stuff like that. I think they just look adorable.
Although I didn't know what a gecko sounded like until I moved in that place, and it's so weird because I used to have a flatmate, and she had gone on holiday, and I just remember keep hearing this sound that sounded like a chirp, and it was by my window, and I kept going to find her, and when she came back, I'm like, I've been hearing some weird shit, but I can't find this freaking bird and where it is. And she's like, what? This sound? And I'm like, yeah, it's like, that's geckos. I'm like, geckos make sounds? Then I could not unhear it. But yeah, I learned that
I love that about animals.
geckos don't actually move away from their location in a bedroom. So if they're born in your bedroom, they stay there the rest of their lives, finding spiders and stuff. I found a prehistoric vertebrae! A kind of dinosaur. Wow, avatar. Thanks for the avatar. Spiders. Yeah, I like Tessa says, she says she can handle spiders. I think there's a lot of things Tessa can handle.
What I'm absolutely obsessed over is like in our garden, in Ghost and I's garden, we have so many snails. And I absolutely love when there's like those huge snails.
Yes.
And then when you go a little bit further, you have like the baby snails. I love those. They're so small.
Those big snails, they're so cool because they'll if you leave enough, they'll come out on your hand and you see their little big ass eyes. Although I will have to say,
I love him so much.
in the order of standing on a dog's paw, the next is accidentally standing on a snail. I get
That's so
so
horrible.
mortified when I do that. I'm like, no!
Yeah, exactly. That's
That's
honestly,
terrible.
that's the reason why I stop every time, especially when it's raining. Because
Yes,
then they're
they
out
come
and
out.
about. And what I do is I put them on grassy spaces so they don't get cracked.
Me too. I also move them. I'm like, yo, you're gonna find a new little home right
I feel
here.
so horrible when I see them. I'm like, no.
I always relocate snails. Because, I mean, Shane, what the hell did I just get a raw? I got a rare crow. Oh my gosh! It looks so freaky. Jumanji! Joey, so good to see you. So tomorrow I'll be very quiet on Discord as well, folks, because it's very busy and I got to record the upcoming task talks, which we need to do in advance. I can't wait.
Yeah, because, and I'm gonna say it right here and right now, so I'll have to do it because I want to do it.
Yes.
It will be partially in color.
I can't wait for that. And for reasons.
And yeah, for reasons. And it's gonna be in certain parts very much more animated than normally.
Yeah, it's one of our most complex stories we've ever constructed. Aaron and Tiny Tuber and myself, we actually all worked on the script together for this one.
Yes.
And I can just say it's one of the most complex. So I know you're all used to having... It's always been a tone of humor and things. This is going to be a range of tales and stories.
Yeah.
It's going to be really deep.
Yeah, and it will be great.
Yeah, I like the color part.
Yeah, me too.
Which, don't get used to it, people. Don't get used to it.
It's only going to be a special
Yes.
thing. Maybe in the future, when I don't have to work
Yeah.
a job and the whole other part and stuff.
I almost feel like we need to
then.
leave it for these special episodes.
But
Like-
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, it just makes stuff a little bit more special.
Yeah.
Like, for the birthday party where I made these small color.
Yes, the
additions.
lights.
Love those.
Which I think only 2 people in comments actually noticed in terms of having color in the actual task talks, where they actually mentioned like, oh, there's some color here. It's like, yeah, yeah, you notice. It's
Yeah,
so
it's because
easy
it's-
to not notice it.
Yeah.
But no,
Because
this
it's
you'll
not,
definitely.
not the main focus. Which is actually pretty good because it means that the main focus is always on the characters and not on the background.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I've always wondered, like, when people make series, like, how do they keep this series going with ideas? I'm not blowing our trumpet in that, but I've been so excited how we've managed to keep a certain flow with our episodes
Yes.
that have always been
Yes.
enjoyable. Like, I never thought that I was that sort of creatively inclined, or that we all were, that we always end up coming up
Yeah.
with stories.
I was honestly, when we started this whole thing, I was scared that we would run out of ideas.
Yeah.
And if I can be real right now, adding Aaron to the whole thing.
Yeah, and
improved
it's
it
been
so
a big
much.
help. Because Erin used to come up with a lot of lyrics for songs and that, like, because of her unique language. Well, when I say unique, I mean she's very good with words. So when we added Erin to the mix, it's basically like a process where Erin helps us write the scripts, and then I jump in to, add my JJ Towel flair, like the humor side
We
of
have,
things
like,
a little bit.
It's like a brainstorming thing.
Yeah.
And when that happened, Aaron and JJ together write like the script with Google Docs, using what technology gave us.
Yes.
And then I'm like, heck yeah, I get the recorded version. I have the script, which is very nice.
There's a moth in my college that no one will go near it. Oh, but moths are so cool.
They're
That
also
sounds
very
like a
cute.
nightmare.
We had that was like maybe 3 weeks ago when we made a nightly snack trip. I saw a little moth on my windshield and was like, "Oh look, it's a Mr. Moth! And
Oh
I like that
yes.
they're so floofy.
Gosh, BG says I trained in hospital on nights. You could hear the cockroaches when you. Oh, that is disgusting.
Oh no!
Oh, I hate roaches.
Oh
Hate
no!
them. I used to live
Never
in a
seen one?
flat. Have you never seen one?
No. But
Don't
I've
wish
seen
for it.
videos of it.
Listen,
I've seen videos of it.
if you've lived your life that you've never seen a cockroach, you have had a good life. You've had a brilliant life. They are terrible because also we have a variant of cockroach here that even the back of our bug spray says kills all cockroaches, including in KwaZulu Natal, because they are so tough. They're smaller, but they breed like crazy. And we get the big ones as well. Like I got the big ones in my new place, and they always come out the same place. And those are the ones that you forget can fly, which is terrible. It's emotionally.
Honestly, it's hilarious because everyone's brave with killing bugs
Yes.
until they start flying.
Yes. And cockroaches is one of this because I think even the cockroaches forget they can fly. And you're like, oh,
Yes,
I'm going to get
moths
you.
can be fluffy. Moths can be
Yes,
fluffy.
they can. They can be very fluffy and cute. But then again, so can spiders, and we're not talking about that. But yeah, I lived in a house that was infested to the point where I accidentally used to smack my poor cat in the face because he used to come bother us at the night and put his whiskers against his face. But we got so used to having cockroaches walk on us, and it was a problem with the flats. It turns out that happened because, unfortunately, a person down below us, who was a bit of an alcoholic, died in her seat. And she stayed there for over 2 weeks. And there was no smell until the ambulance went and opened up the door, and the whole flat, all 7 floors, got this smell. It was the most horrific thing.
No, that's horrible.
But the cockroaches basically invaded the entire block.
Well, it makes sense, but ew.
But yeah, we got it under control eventually with a very simple thing. It's that paste you put into little spots on the corner. Works so well you don't have to fumigate. It got so bad, even our cat no longer wished to catch them. It was like, I don't even care about
look,
these.
It's another one.
I never want to go through that. Yeah, it's like the cockroach used to crawl up the cat's leg, and she just used to shake and be like, I don't know. I'm not interested in this anymore. Like, you guys need to do something about the situation. It was so bad. It was borderline like human rights violation.
I posted a very cute moth in the channel y'all are chatting in right now on Discord. It's a strawberry colored moth.
Strawberry colored?
She's adorable.
I like strawberry colored. Okay. When I go to bed, let's see if I want to test the... I just want to reveal one new character. It's going to be Catnap because my voice mod is being weird today. It's updating.
Have you found her yet, or should I send her again?
No. I actually went to your chat and scrolled up.
Oh.
So
smart.
You don't have to come to bed now. I'm just gonna
I bought myself a new hat from the Hat Mouse. It's a bow. It's a lucky bow. It's green and very cute.
I need to get it to. Oh, she looks so precious. Oh my gosh.
She does, right?
By the way, all of you were down the middle in terms of the update on Mac. So many people of you liked it, and so many people liked the old one. It's like,
yeah, JJ told me that. I was like, huh?
like there is a quality about the old Mac that he looks a lot more like southern and thick, but at the same time he needs cheeks. He needs those little cheeks.
And I'm never gonna unsee that. Aaron compared him to a squash, I think, from the VeggieTales. And now I can't unsee it, and I'm really happy that I changed his look.
Yes, because he looks like a pear in the old Mac. Like,
I mean, absolutely adorable, but still.
By the way, no one noticed that Hardy actually changed, but Hardy actually has thicker cheeks as well, everyone.
Yeah.
He's got thicker cheeks now.
Irina, Sona.
We need to actually do that whole, like, bye-bye. That whole, I think we've posted before of what the first Taz talk looked like versus what it looks like now.
God, yes.
It's like night and day.
The amount one of the characters that changed the most was Kunik, actually.
Yes! Because she ended
Kunik
up with
changed a whole
glasses.
lot. Yeah, I think at one of the after credit scenes where she talks to Rialto and she's like super smart. Since then, she's wearing glasses because I was like, you know, she is a smart otter. Let's just keep the glasses. I mean, why not?
She's very smart indeed, dear. How do you like the new Katma, everyone? Look at her. She's got a game controller.
So cute.
She's a little bit on the long side, you know, when she stretches. Yes. And look, if you look at her controller, there's like literally a little symbol there. Like a little clam. Oh, I look so pretty. That's the cat, my darlings. You have a little bow. You look so adorable.
Yeah, Katmai looks younger. I don't know how that
Yes.
ended up happening. The question is, I've been thinking about remaking her again to make her actual age because she just looks so much younger. I don't know how that happened.
She does. Where is it?
No, Sally, I'm not streaming today. I'm streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, she might need an age upgrade because funny enough, by the way, that was an inspiration for a bit of a Taz Talk story when we realized how young Katma looked. Yeah, she does look a bit young.
The only thing I need to change is her fur color.
Yeah, or maybe she needs to be a bit thicker.
She needs to be wider, and yeah, thicker. I'm gonna say thicker as well and not wider because it seems rude.
Because it's definitely her roundness that's making her look young, matching with her slenderness. So she's got this beautiful. So I like the new round face, but I definitely think the thickness would add to her age.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I just wanted to reveal what she did look like, because that was such a cute drawing. Like, even though she looks younger, and I know everyone's used to her being old, I think that was such a cute drawing.
I think I just need to like age her up with a little bit more character, like fur wise as well, because like it's in hindsight she's very not pale.
Yeah,
she's still very, very tan. Also, Emily, don't worry, you can, when the stream ends, you can go back and watch the young Katmai reveal.
Yes, it'll be on YouTube and on Twitch and on Facebook. Hey, Stormy Day. Oh, sir, since you're already in such a relationship with me, would you like a gem? There we go.
No, Betty, not all of that. No.
Such an evolution. What? Tiny, are you in trouble? You need to redraw all Katma's art for me. No. Listen. Okay, we need to establish that version of Katma is gonna stay. She's still gonna be very much because
in our series, she will continue to be the Katma she is right now.
Because she looks very
this
queen.
Art because I wanted to rework the art JJ had before, but I actually accidentally made her younger. So
yes.
For the people who just watched, what you just saw was Teen Katma.
Yes, that's Teen Katma, which then I would need to add a special voice for her, because if she's going to be teen,
sassy.
Yeah, extra sassy, which has been playing a lot in my mind, but I'll give her a last. Yeah, she looks way too young.
There's no more tea.
Look at her. She'd be like, oh my goodness, this is totally like ridiculous. I want to play video games,
These
darling.
shoes and that crown.
That shoes do not match my crown. Not going to happen, everybody. Not going to happen. There we go. On the spot. How about a Taz Talk episode look back at Katma was a little girl? Maddie. We can't say anything. That might happen, that might not have. Because there's been, by the way, it's like, I like to thank everyone because a lot of the episodes have also been like one-liner suggestions from all of you.
Yes.
So, and that's how the evolution of a lot of episodes have started for me, where I've said, hey guys, why don't we make an episode where Katmai does this with a drain lid, and then it just evolves the story. And that's what a lot of you guys have done as well. Where you say, how about you have this? And we just turn it into a story.
She really does look like a baby. So that's teen Katmai.
That was teen, yeah, that was teen Katmai.
I'm gonna rework her again so she looks more like adult Katmai.
Yeah, a lot more like a queen. Right there, she looks more like a princess. She's definitely got the princess vibes there. She almost looks...
But she also looks like she's ready to fight someone.
Yeah, it's true. And she will. She will. She almost looks like what Quatsi would look like when she grows up.
Yes! Oh my god.
That's what she looks like. Oh, Kent. I'd like to give my wife a star fruit for my anniversary. Oh, do we have a star fruit? I want to help.
So I have to say, I think Quatsu will grow up to be more like character-wise, like Mac. More like relaxed and chill.
Yeah, because she's got a bit of that wild flair on her. If anything, she'll be like the wildest character.
Sally Potato paid for hydrate.
I was hydrating as you said that, because I know if Sally doesn't say it, Twitch Mom will make sure we are hydrated.
Oh, you're yeah, okay. I will, Sally. Ah.
Do we have star fruit? We have so much, but we don't.
I think you need to grow those, but I don't think we grew those.
I forget who was here on stream that was helping me so much with so much secret information.
We already hydrated, Tessa.
We have to hydrate again.
Potatoes.
I always leave the streams running to the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, because I think if I'm streaming, I don't need to hydrate the whole day. I know that I'll get my hydrates. And it's healthy. It's healthy. I have so many chitties. They're not chitties anymore, by the way. They're called Gustavs.
Alright, I wanted to ask something about those rewards as well anyways.
Yeah, they're called Gustavs. That's also getting somewhat of a redesign.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, is like if you wanted some designs for these as well.
Actually, that's what I need a redesign on. Because, yeah, so I've also been commissioning Tubi to do some art.
Hi.
and just in fairness, treated like every other customer. I'm not getting this stuff for free because I believe she deserves. And yeah, because I'm a customer, obviously. And as much as we work together on task talks, that's basically her part-time job. So
yeah.
And one of those products is what you're seeing in front of you right now. Chibi, I want a VR character as well, but as Farmer Jason,
which was a whole lot fun to make.
Yeah.
Aw, random hugs from Sally to everyone.
Thank you, Sally.
A good potato.
And I think Chibi's prices, I'm not like promoting, this isn't like those sort of infomercials where people, have you ever seen those infomercials where both hosts come like, you should see what this vacuum can do. Wow, I never knew that. Shut up, you work there. Of course you know what that vacuum can do. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, look at it hold up this bowling ball. Wow. But really, it doesn't really do that much. Chick, you're trying to sell that vacuum. Stop it. But so I'm not doing that right now. But out of all the people I've paid to do art, Tubi definitely has a realistic price. Where it's like she's hopefully earning. Yeah, so
I just got wow. Harvey said no.
What? Who said no?
I wanted to ask him to be my boyfriend. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know. Sorry, no." Like,
oh, damn. I need to go do that to Emily. We need to go buy some flowers.
I gave you so much coffee, my dude.
Yeah. Bets for a problem. He's like wide awake. Oh, I gotta think about this.
I'm gonna buy him another coffee just so he feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, you remember that day you said no? How about this? I have to tell people a story today while that. Like, I went to do an exam today, and I crammed like in the last 2 days learning and studying because you have to learn laws and things like that. And it was going to be a closed book exam, and it's a terrible exam. And we get there.
All exams are terrible.
And the dude he goes over, which is, I thought, like, you're going to give us a speech before the exam? Like, I'm going to forget all the shit I learned. But he goes and starts talking about everything that we've learned, and time started to run out. And all of a sudden, he's like, don't worry, we're going to make this an open book exam. And I'm like, what? He says, yeah, I'm going to make this an open... I'm like, bruh, I crammed for this. But I'm not complaining. It got to the point, so now we have this open book exam, and everyone was stressed, but we're like, oh, okay. He says, no, just look, whatever question you did in your open book exam, it's going to be exactly the same as the exam. And thank God, because there's a lot of shit I didn't actually know. We started doing open exam book, and it started getting to around about 2 to 3 p.m., and we should have ended up a lot sooner, and he's getting rushing now. He eventually is like, okay, what is your exam paper, Jason? I'm like, I'm exam paper 2. He literally put up the exam answers on the overhead projector. I'm like, this dude is amazing. And okay, realistically, he goes and says, listen, what you learn here, as long as you know these 3 things, that's what the law is. Everything else is just like bureaucracy. He says, but you will learn it over the next couple of weeks when I'm training you. That's when you're actually going to learn things. But for now, we just need to get you guys to pass. Like, this is not the way you need to fail.
It's honestly, that works for a lot of things though.
Like, I could understand. Yeah.
You learn, a lot of people learn quicker and better when combining practical work and theory.
Yes. So he says, you're going to learn in the practical. You're not going to learn here. He says, there's no person that's going to remember all of this, but you will remember it when I'm teaching you that untrue. So I left there actually remembering quite a lot of stuff when he explained it to me, because he's basically taking things that are very bureaucratic, like the laws, like section 1 or 2, thou shalt not and he's just like, no, it's just don't do this. And you're like, oh, you just took 16 rules and made it into one.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
that's bureaucracy though. Like,
I
you could make it so much easier if
if you just say what the rules are. I'm like, I cram for this, dude. Hi, beautiful people. Hey, Mile, welcome. What was it for? Okay, there are certain words I can't use, but in this country and in my business now, especially after what happened, we all need to be firearm compliant. Whether we get a firearm or not, we have to make sure we understand the laws of using a firearm. So we go through a almost like 5-day exam, and then after that we have to go there. So we have to use a firearm, have to learn how it's used and the safety measures behind it. And it's literally a 2-book worth of laws and exam. So again, it's got nothing to do with whether or not we want to get one. We can't, it's not American laws. But we all have to now learn how to be competent with it. We have to understand the law.
Like
we have to understand.
In case of emergency.
Yeah,
like that.
We have to know what the difference between self-defenses, justifiable self-defense, and even sports shooting. We have to know what it is. Ooh, Haley and Emily are fighting. Oh, I always clean under the cushions. It's your turn this week. Ooh, Emily, you're being childish, Haley. I do the vast majority of work in this house, and you know it. Shit. Hi, ladies. Oh, it's that new farm boy. Watch it, Haley. Watch it. He has a name, you know. Yeah, I do. Thank you, Emily. Hey, I bet you'll understand my point of view here. Gonna say no in advance. Foreshadowing. I'm really sorry to involve you in this, Bob Banana. Haley is complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. It's only because I've cleaned them last week. Stop whining, just clean it. Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? Emily, take the high ground. Should I be a dick Okay,
You
wait.
know? You are on Emily's side. Screw what Haley wants.
So yeah,
She can do her work.
So I don't know if that stop whining and just clean it is towards Haley or towards Emily. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, the first one will be shouting at Emily. No, Haley. Haley. Yeah, Haley. Go clean your shit. Alright, you win. I guess this can be my job every week. Then you won't have any reason to argue over it.
Jeez.
Thanks, Bob Banana. That was a great solution. Yeah, represent. Gotta look after my ladies. So I hope you have to go through something like that if you carry on. Raya, there's literally one of the most viral videos in an armored car right now, and everyone's going, I forget his name, like, if you have a problem, call Bob. It's a South African video. It's a South African video of someone trying to hijack an armed response unit, and this dude was like, not going to happen. It's a dash cam video, and the dude's like, no one's taking this, because our armored vehicles are basically just vans with bulletproof glass, but the rest of it is made out of paper mache. It's so stupid. But I can't talk about too much, otherwise YouTube's gonna be like, excuse me, what are you talking about there?
Don't talk about pew pew.
Yeah, don't talk about pew pews. So I will have to change my category, because they monitor these things now. So, chicken wife. Now I need to get flowers because I need to go and propose to Emily. Who sells flowers? Is it?
No, not propose. Ask her out.
Ask her out.
Proposing you do with a shell.
Oh, of course. Emily, I forget what you like. It says that.
What a great relationship.
Yeah, I know, right? Wait, you haven't been given gifts this week? Huh. Oh well. Okay, flowers. Do you sell flowers?
Today it's Joey.
Oh, do I just buy a bouquet of flower? Is it the bouquet?
No. We already have some at the farm.
Oh! Sorry, Emily.
We have like 3 of them.
Wait, what else do you like, Emily?
Oh, we have 2 of them. In the red box.
Oh, she likes amaryllis. I don't have any of that shit. Sorry, Abigail. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Chicken wife, Evelyn. So yeah, I don't like pew pews at all. Like, I like them in video games, and that's about it. They scare the shit out of me. So it's quite a weird thing having.
I'm honestly pretty good at them.
I've never used a pew pew in my life, which is weird in this country, by the way.
I did last year.
I missed every opportunity to use one, especially at school, because I was still in an era where conscripting in this country was a thing. So if you turn 18, you had to join the army, and we did site training at school. So basically, it trained you for the army at school, and I was damn good at it, by the way. I got invited to the blue squad, which was like the elite squad if you did very well in your training. And then the one day that they were going to use the pew pews, I was so excited. I was sick. So no. I never got to use it. And then obviously conscripting fell away, so that never became a thing. Where's the flowers? I'm looking for the flowers.
Red chest.
So yeah, I've always
Upper left corner.
I've never got to use it. Yay, bouquet! We live in a weird country.
Well, I have used the pew pew of my father, who has inherited it from his father, and it's like 30 years old. Still pretty darn accurate, up to like 50, 60 meters.
So when you inherit a pew pew, does it just get handed over? Do you have to go through a also competency exam?
It depends. I have some sort of shot pew pew.
Yes. Oh wow.
It's very old and rusty. I inherited it from my great aunt. It was actually used in the Second World War.
Oh my gosh, it's an antique basically.
Yeah, and I really want to find someone who can like bring
Restore
it back to its old golden days, because you can still actually load it. It took a while to make that work again, but you can still do that. And depending on the age and the type of pew pew, you don't have to actually get a license for it.
See, that's where it's different here. We still actually have to, even if we inherit the weapon, you have to hand it over to the police station, then get a competency certificate, and then when we go there, we have to. Oh, when we go to police station, we have to show them the will to say that's an inherited object.
Of course. Yeah.
And then only after like 2 months, then we go back to the Police Stasi and ask for the pew pew back, which is terrible because our Police Stasi has a reputation of losing the weapons.
Losing.
They lose, inverted commas.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm about to ask Emily out on a date. You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. Oh my god, Emily!
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous, aren't you? Yeah, well, always. I feel bad for Linus. People judge him. How do you change a subject like that? You start talking about Linus? I have so many questions.
That was a quick topic switch.
Yeah, like I'm so nervous. By the way, Linus, like, excuse me. Wow.
Have you heard about Linus?
Worst blind date ever, and Linus out of all the people. What the frack?
Emily's like, hi, we've tried to reach you, but...
Oh my gosh, that's like going on a blind date and the person's just talking about their ex. Like, yeah.
I've never went on a blind date before.
I've been on 2, and I realized that I'll never do that again.
I don't trust people enough to do that.
No, I don't either. At least I need to know the person. Bring Ken to Starfish.
Kind of a blind date was when I met Mondo.
Hey,
Ghost,
Susan.
But
Ghost! And that turned out so well, though.
yeah,
That turned out so well.
That was pretty darn lucky. So I guess I had one blind date and that worked out well.
I think the lines are blurred as well now. It's like, remember when meeting someone online was like taboo, like you almost wanted to lie. Like still some people say they don't want to admit they met someone on Tinder. I'm like, just go with it, because I've discovered I talk more to my online friends, and I made some good friends as well here. I talk more to my online friends than some of my real friends, and I feel the relationships there are actually so much stronger. It's so much stronger.
Yeah, because you have to stay in contact or else it won't work.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the biggest part of a relationship, is communication. So I feel there's no such thing now as like online friends aren't your real friends. I'm like, no, it's actually rubbish. There's online friends I trust more.
The only thing that's funny is when people are like, oh, how did you two meet? And I'm like, it's not even Tinder or something, it's Tumblr.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure like younger kids don't even really know what Tumblr is anymore. So I'm like, back in the old days.
Back in the days, we used to use this weird app, which now is just basically so disgusting. We don't use it anymore. It's like, it's changed completely. I mean, it's like...
Yeah, they banned all of that.
Yeah, they because that's what it was known for.
Like that. Because all of the active people who were not only being disgusting, but also very creative, just left.
Yeah, because that's what it got synonymous with, unfortunately. But now...
it was weird.
I feel the new generation won't know the pains of what it was like maintaining a relationship without a cellular phone, and how difficult and real that made it. The only problem is, I think now with relationships, it's far easier to cheat on someone, which is why I think it's more if you don't, because you just need to pick up your phone. Before it was, it's a thing. So,
yeah, that's true.
So now relationships, I feel it's easy to meet someone, but I also feel like it's easier to stay with someone. But in the exact same opposite is that it's easier to cheat on someone.
Mm.
So it's that parallel.
Definitely, yeah.
It's that parallel. But it wasn't really a paid app at the time. Yeah, the ones with super likes.
I did not grow up without a cell phone.
Yeah.
But what I grew up with when I went, when I was like, how old was I? I was 6. I got my first phone because I was like 2 villages over from where my mom worked, and she was worried about me that like if school ended earlier, I couldn't reach her.
Yeah. Oh, there
so
you go.
what I got was an old phone with an antenna.
Oh yes!
Out of, and now here comes the funny thing. It was a Panasonic phone. That was left in a skiing shoe
A
for
skiing
a
shoe?
year because my mom had forgotten about it. And now here comes the clue. It still was charged.
What?
Yeah,
How even is that possible?
all phones could do that.
Yeah, I had a brick phone as well. I dropped it so many times and it was a huge thing.
Yeah.
It was like, and I remember like texting. If you wanted to send more than one text, you better get typing because there was no like you couldn't send text as long as you want. There was no such thing.
You wanted to see? Type 3 times.
Yeah, you better tap that 3 times. Toot, toot, toot.
I remember getting my first ever touchscreen phone and I was
My
like,
hooky. I also remember getting my first touchscreen and it felt foreign to me. It's like this is Star Trek shit, and yet it worked.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. We had one person on chat. Our Aaron that met someone on Tinder, and it does work for some people. The only thing I don't agree about Tinder is that there was a lot of people that like absolutely like. Okay, years ago I used to use Tinder. I don't use it anymore because I just don't like the format of it. Like you say you like someone and they immediately respond. If they immediately respond like hee hee, you seem interesting. I'm like, no, I know what you are. I know what you want. You're gonna be a fake. Like nope. I'm like, oh my god, I can't use WhatsApp. So if you wanna click on this link, nope, that's not what I'm on here for.
I love those messages.
Yeah, it's like, and then the only thing I disagreed, it's like it's a dating app, and when you go there, sorry, I'm just here to make friends. No. You go to the park for that. Or you go to, if you're using a dating app just to make friends, that says a lot. But it does work for a lot of people. It's just, it just didn't work for me. I realize I'm the type of person, I have to know someone. I have to know someone before, which is weird because a lot of people, it's like they won't be with a friend, but I have to know someone to.
I think it's because at a certain point you just start building trust with a person.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have that they can only like fall in love with someone when they can trust a person. And it makes sense because why would you want to spend time of your life with a person if you're not sure if you can trust them?
Absolutely.
So it makes sense.
It's like you look for a companion. It starts off as a friendship. I mean, I know your story was about true love and things like that, but you know, that's a very, very unique and rare story that actually worked out. It's like, it's...
My 2 relationships before that were friends I had for a long, long time. Like, my first ever boyfriend who then turned out gay. I grew up with him.
Yeah, you can't change that. And I always feel like those when, I mean, I've had my longest relationship has been with someone that was a friend. The only problem is that person suddenly changed in relationship, and I'm like, or used to like accuse me.
Yeah, that's so
out
weird.
of their own
People
insecurities.
change.
Yeah, and I'm like, this should have worked because we're friends, you know me, but you're treating me like I'm a totally different person now. It doesn't. I'm like, it's so weird. Like, what are you doing?
What I think is important is that, and I'm really glad that I have that with Ghost, is that your partner should be, in my opinion, also your best and closest friend.
Absolutely. This is why I thought that when I did date my best friend, that it was going to work. But unfortunately, there is that also emotional side of things. If someone is already insecure, it's a big damage to relationship. Like it's dangerous.
It's really hard. Dating
is.
someone who has a lot of emotional baggage,
turmoil,
who has big insecurities or trauma or something, can be absolutely exhausting, especially if you have not realized yet that you're in a relationship, you're the partner and not the therapist.
Yes, and that you're in a relationship with your friend that you've known for years and trust. It shouldn't change. And I know some friends like that have also had that same problem where they've like, this should have worked, because insecurities are such a damaging thing. Like literally that kind of relationship, like you didn't reply back in 3 minutes, what's her name? And I'm like, I'm at home. What? it's always at the end of that, like unfortunately the relationship ended, and it was like, I do blame the partner said, I do blame myself because it was my insecurities coming through. But I admitted my flaws as well. I'm like, yeah, it became tiring, but it became a thing where she had broken up with me so many times because of insecurities that and I fight for my relationships. I don't like losing people in my life. I don't.
Yeah.
That I actually eventually just let it go. I'm like, okay, you want to break up? I can't fight anymore. I'm actually exhausted. I can't.
Yeah.
And it was
Sometimes
terrible.
that's the thing that has to happen.
Yeah.
I'm also a person. I grew up, as I mentioned it before, like there's only 2 divorces in my family, in my whole family. So I've always grown up seeing people work on their relationships if there were troubles.
Yeah.
And so I always found it confusing when I saw people break up over the simplest things, like
trivial things. Like, are you guys gonna break up for that?
When I took my classes to learn how to work with kids, one person came into school after a weekend and was like, I broke up with my boyfriend. I was like,
why?
Weren't you dating for 7 years? And she was like,
and you just broke up. It's like, why?
And I was like, what? Why? What happened? Did someone cheat? Was there a big fight or why? Turns out they broke up because they just had moved in.
What?
And they couldn't
realized...
decide on a color for the living room, and that kind of descended into a bad fight.
What?
Where they picked each other apart on small things that are normal human things. And that just ended up with them getting breaking up, and I was like, "What?"
By the way, Raya's here. I saw a black ponytail. I'm like, "What? Wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? Like, did you change your bow tie?" Raya.
No.
Hello, Raya. Yeah, I definitely. Hey, Raya, so good to see you. Hey, Raya, you have that interesting story. You met Taco on Final Fantasy Online. Apparently you guys didn't even like each other at first. Like, that's a story that you want to hear.
Oh, yeah, we hated each other when we first met.
It just shows.
Fired.
Yeah. Dude,
yeah, we absolutely despised each other when we first met, and then eventually I started accepting him as a friend, and he went through some hard times, and being the kind of person that I am, I couldn't really leave him alone when he was going through things.
Yes.
And so I just kept bothering him and
then it just blossomed.
And then eventually, yeah, we just got to know each other, and that's where we went from there.
You see, now those relationships are cool. It's like when you meet someone, even in friendship and that, it's when you go through hardship with them and you at them at their worst at the beginning, it sort of fills up the space of everything else. It's very hard to leave someone for a trivial matter then. Like, oh my god, we just can't be together because I don't like the way you chew. Then you're like, what? And yeah, there's an example. Like Tomorrow's Promise to No One, relationships can end and things like that. But that's like a story of the ages. Like, you met in the video game. You didn't like each other. You had everything saying that this relationship shouldn't happen. But it did. It did.
I like stories like that.
Yeah, me too.
It's also like, as I say, Ghost and I meeting was just pure luck. Because we're both lazy, and finding a partner over Tumblr who's non-toxic and a good person is rare as fuck. And the way my parents met was also pretty movie-like. They met in dance school.
Oh my gosh, it's, you know what? I've been, okay, my ex was like that. She ended up having kids. Like, dance partners have such a high thing of ending up together because obviously you're dancing together and you have to have a certain, it's almost like,
but here's the fun fact, they weren't dance partners.
Oh my god, that's even, okay, that throws my theory out the window.
You know what's so funny? Because they both found each other interesting from day one, but both thought that the other was dating their dance partner.
Because that's a very common thing.
True.
I know, yeah, but it is a very common thing.
Until one of the dance partners was like, "You guys are stupid as fuck. We're not dating."
Yeah, you guys, have you not seen the way you guys look at each other?
Yeah. and they ended up dating, and they've been together for 25 years now.
Yeah,
Married as well. So.
I think the largest reasons for relationships ending sometimes is other people's interference. Like they disrupt. It's like, you know, the relationship between two people. It isn't between you and your friends. Like families get involved in that. Like families can disrupt the relationship as well.
I hate that.
A lot. And I think that's where this test of the relationship comes. But I hate people who try and give their 2 cents worth. I've had so many people like that were potentials that ended up because other one like, are you going to really date him? Just because they had an opinion of me, they formed an opinion with that person. Or like, oh, well, they said this and it made me think. I'm like, no, this is between us. This doesn't need to involve the entire community.
You know, I absolutely hate when people do that.
Yes.
But what I love is when then karma comes and kicks them in their butt.
Yeah, and it always does that. Which is why
I love those. I have I absolutely love listening to those when I'm drawing. It's people reading Reddit stories.
Yes.
And there's the whole am I the asshole category, or evil mother-in-laws. I love those when they get karma getting their butt. Oh, perfect.
JD's date must like bananas, otters, and Katma. It's like, and JD deserves the bestest partner, someone caring and kind and funny. Oh, that's so sweet to say.
Everyone honestly deserves that. I had a friend.
But
we were pretty damn close, and she got into a relationship with a dude who I always had a really bad stomach feeling about him. Like, my gut was telling me, and it's still telling me, he's not the right fit for her.
Yeah.
And the longer she's still together with him, I have no longer contact with her because she started changing so much so she could be his best fit. And my problem with that always was that, first of all, he didn't treat her well enough. And if you have to change so much for a person, the person's not the right one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how our friendship just died out because
yeah, it's like
I told her again and again, you deserve better.
Like you
deserve someone who carries you on his hands and showers you with love and compliments and stands behind you if you fall and if you need help. Not someone who wants all of that from you but never gives you anything back.
There is a line where I think there's a responsibility of a friend to tell when someone they are in a toxic relationship. But if it's a healthy relationship, or if they, you know, it shouldn't be like, oh, you shouldn't date him, have you seen the way he looks? It's like that sort of thing I don't agree with, but definitely if someone's in a toxic relationship, there should be something. But to answer Jelly and things like that, my partner should cope with all my shoes with Mara. I don't mind people with shoes, by the way. It's like, I can't believe I actually had someone who used to complain, and okay, she was my best friend and was married to a real douche, but you know, tolerate. But he never liked the fact that she collected so many shoes, and also, I know I'm saying this, but collected so much underwear. I'm like, what is wrong with you, dude? First of all, benefits. Let her collect stuff, and like that underwear could be very interesting for you. But why subjugate someone because they like collecting shoes? It's like, let her do her thing. Let her collect shoes.
Then she collects drugs.
Yeah, exactly. And yet this dude like collected hockey sticks. I'm like, well, dude, shoes. You know, you can have fun with that. You can have fun with the whole shoe thing. Like, you know, it's like, it's depending how you look at it. Like, I've been trained, by the way. When I used to go shoe shopping, I know a lot of dudes don't like it. If I got bored, I'll turn it into game, and it's quite a horrible dark game. Like if I was shopping in the one store, and this was just with friends, and they're like, do these shoes look nice? And I know if I go shoe shopping, they're going to go to multiple stores. So I used to say, those shoes look nice at the first store. And then I used to wait like 10 stores down, and by then I'm sitting down, and they always just, oh, you're bored. I'm like, I'm cool. And at the last store, and they say, how about these shoes? I'm like, no, I actually like the shoes right at the beginning. I see their cogwheels turning like, no. And it used to become fun for me, but it was a bit of an experience because now trying to play that game and be mean and be fun, I actually ended up used to start to pay attention to the shoes properly. Because I'm like, no, I gotta make sure this is a good thing. Like, actually, no, those look okay. But it always used to that guilt of like, oh, okay, don't you want to look for something for yourself? I'm like, nope. I'm the type of person, I walk into a shop, I go straight to what I want to buy, I buy it and I leave. I don't stick around.
I'm like that. I'm horrible to shop with. My
Yeah, I
sister
used to love to do that.
loves shopping. She's to talk in stereotypes, she's more of a girly girl and I'm more of a
tomboy.
Bruh girl. to talk in stereotypes because that's easier to like explain. And I absolutely hate shopping.
Yeah, I hate
taking
shopping.
in consideration that I'm also like a super plus size woman, finding clothes in my size that look pretty and look like potato sacks, or are for pregnant women, which is really crap for my psyche because I am amazingly afraid of being pregnant, so that's great. What I do before shopping is I Google the stores, Google if they have anything in my size, and then check if they have it in store. I remember these things and then go directly to the stores. Shopping with me, maybe 1.5 hours. If there's multiple stores, there are things I can grab from. What you cannot leave me alone with is bookstores, gaming stores, and nerd stores. Like anything where you can
gadgets.
Get merch from Sirius and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and plushes. I absolutely love plushies.
You don't want to leave me in a gadget store. And I used to have that thing with gaming store, but now I buy everything online, so it doesn't really think. But don't leave me in a gadget store. I will buy shit I don't need.
I need it. And when I'm home, I'm like, I didn't need it, but it does look nice.
Yeah, like it does this. But yeah, Ray, I feel you'd be stuck in a I don't know. I get the impression you'd also be like a book or dice store. Like you make me want to buy dice. That's also
actually
that's awkward as well.
I'm the kind of person that like I plan out what I want to get.
I knew you were gonna say plan.
Have everything set.
Yes.
I know exactly what I want, so I'm in and I'm out.
That's so rare. There's that admin person we were talking about, like, we have a strategy today. I know I'm exaggerating, but like, we're gonna take 5 minutes here. I've already called in advance. We know the store has this. We're going in there, we're gonna buy it, and we're gonna leave.
I literally called the store once before to ask if they had a certain shirt. Because I was not going to drive 25 minutes, park in a parking garage, only to get there to then be told, no, we don't have that in store.
Yes. Like I will actually only go to a store now to buy I bought my my mouse there, and I did call a little bit in advance. I only actually go to a store now if I actually want to get out of the house. Otherwise I order it online. But if I actually want to get out of the house and need to get blood flowing my legs, then I'll take the experience to go to the store and like shop.
Like people,
but and I don't do that at the end of the month. That I was just about to say that I don't do that at the end of the month. I do it when I know that absolutely there's going to be no one there, and that's mainly during the week. I'm a major impulse buyer these last years. I used to be an impulse buyer. I see a gadget and I'm like, I want that, and then I end up not using it, and I'm like, no, I got to stop that.
The last impulse buy I did, one of these two things that I bought was Planet. It's like a desk organizer where I put down my little pens and stuff, a few snacks because of course it's me. And the impulse thing that I bought was the Munchkin toys that Baby Joey used, and they're now sitting at my desk platform, and it's the best thing I impulse bought lately.
I fall into traps. Like there was a discount computer sale on the one online website, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I do need a new mouse. Because I wanted my mouse to sync up with my keyboard. You know, the lights, the RGB. Ended up buying 2 monitors, a mouse pad, and I'm like, no, they trapped me. But I did want 2 monitors anyway. But I used my credit. But I was like, no. I fell into the trap.
It happened again.
Oh, and
Do you guys ever do that where you're like, so for me, when I'm buying anything, especially computer parts, I like to research everything and I check like multiple sites for reviews.
That I definitely do.
And then I keep a list of what I want to buy, and I monitor when sale periods are gonna happen and if it might go on sale or not.
That's exactly what happened with my mouse.
Like, the ultimate thing that happens with me when I purchase something is mainly I will sit there and analyze, is it a necessity or is it not a necessity?
I'll be right back.
Yes. I've actually returned
That's
so much
how
stuff
I go about it.
when I realized that it wasn't actually what I needed. Like, lucky enough, we have a great online store that just accepts it within a day. But I literally did that with my new mouse. I not only researched a whole bunch of different mice, but I also like so many different stores and see which one was the cheaper, and I waited for that special. And then that's the only time I went into the shop, because the shop was like, oh, we're going to be selling this on discount for like 600 Rand less. I'm like, I am there. Just ended up getting but I ended up, like I said, spending on so much more.
Pretty much what I'll do is figure out if what I'm wanting to buy is necessity or not.
Yes.
And then actually watching if it's going to sale or if there might be a sale coming. And I just plan everything out.
It took me,
at a time.
I think, about 5 months to finally decide what monitors I wanted, and it was totally different to what I thought I was going to buy. And I did a lot of YouTube reviews in that, and I'm actually quite happy with the results of what I actually got, and I'm so glad I did that research. Like, there's so many features on this monitor that I didn't even know happened. So yeah, it helps to research, hey? It really does. My hubby is like that. I can't return our cons.
When you're like, because anything technology based, you don't do research, you're really putting yourself out there.
But I see you've got a home shoppers on our chat.
You don't really want to waste your money on something.
Absolutely.
It's not going to give you like the best return and give you the best longevity.
Absolutely, that has to add value to your life. My hubby is like that. Yeah, but I think it's such a good thing to adopt. I've been reading Tessa's comment again. My partner should cope with my shoes and with Mara. I think Mara will do the bite test. I have boxes of cat toys. Jenny. You see, now that, like, toys for your pets and that, I'll give an extension if you overbuy for pets and things like that, because you're buying it out of love. But if it's stuff for myself, I definitely go into the research phase. Like, the only regrets I have is I bought a microphone, this microphone here, because it was also a Razer, because I wanted to stick to the brand. But I managed to find a microphone that is as good as a Blue Yeti after doing months of research that ended up only being like $30 with everything included. It's still one of my best microphones because I did my research. I'm like, no, I want something cheap. I bought this new Razer microphone just because I wanted the aesthetics of it. But I like my electronics. That's my weakness. My gadgets. So so my partner is gonna have to put up with my gadgets as well. The RGBs everywhere.
No, I can't do that many RGBs. I like to keep everything simple.
Like all my RGBs are synced. Everything is the same brand. So literally all my mouse pad, even my mouse and keyboard are all synced, literally connected, that the lights flow with each other. I'm like, it has to be that way, or my OCD just leaves my brain. You young people sound so responsible. Hey, redhead, I'm not young, huh? I'm not as young as you think I am. I'm in the middle of my life. I'm at the stage of my life that
You're not that much older than I am.
Yeah, no, but if let's put it this way. If I date someone that's 30 years old, I'm dating someone that's too young. But if I date someone that's older, then I'm dating someone that's too old. I'm at that age bracket where I have to date someone my age for it to be socially acceptable. It's so weird.
It's, well, I don't know, because, like, if you think about it in terms of when you were younger and you want to compare your age with whoever you're dating,
Yes, I know.
then you'll feel really off about it,
Yeah.
because, like,
Compared to me, all this
for
dirt.
me, Taco is 6 years younger than me, so that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely starting to see the gray come through. That's a scary thing for me. I won't lie. I'm one of those people. I don't want to get old, and unfortunately, something we all have to go through. I'm seeing the gray. I'm like, no. Well, I look. No, that's definitely my dad's genes. We have young-looking parents. I'm so glad because I was actually in my, and I'm not bragging or anything like that because it's actually one of the most horrible things. I was in my 30s and I was trying to start a business, and people wouldn't do business with me because they thought I was 22, and I'm like, I'm not 22. And it was even worse when I was 24 because I was still getting asked for my ID to get into places that was an age restriction of 18. So I'm like, no, stop it. I'm not young like that. I don't feel that. So I'm glad I'm at the age where I relatively look old enough that people don't think I'm too young. Hello. Embrace the gray.
I was quiet this time.
Yeah, I got told to embrace the gray because I got told like, well, when men get gray, they actually look handsome, and I'm like, I'm gonna believe that even if it's not true, just so I can accept the gray. It's my royal
I can't
crown.
wait to turn gray.
Oh God, you see, I'm not like that. I'm like, I don't want to.
You want to know why?
Why?
The amount of money I will save on bleach.
True. Okay, well, yeah, because there's people that are dyeing their hair gray. I'm like, what?
Yeah, fun fact. I wanted to dye my hair gray once, to make it to like reduce the chances of a yellow little shine.
Yes.
While bleaching. You can either add a purple conditioner or a very, very small droplet of blue.
Oh.
And what happened is that like my hair has a natural red shimmer in it.
Mm.
So what happened is that my hair took this and made it turquoise. So I had pastel turquoise hair, and I'm so sad that I had to like dye it a different color, because getting back to that color would take multiple sittings at a hairdresser and multiple hundreds of euros.
Well, I can roughly guesstimate how our audience age is because YouTube literally tells me. Our viewership is between 30 and 60. Yeah, you're one of the babies, but our majority of audience are between 30 and 60. Like they're
fun because I'm always either second youngest or youngest.
Which, thank you by the way, audience, because I'm one of the rare YouTubes in my format, and that's not even a joke, that has a more mature audience as opposed to it just being kids. Like, it would be nice to hit the kids back, especially with the Taz Talks shows and that, but it's nice to know my audience won't be trolling me.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm happy with the audience that we got. Guys, this will be our final day, by the way. We've had a good conversations about things, and I'm so glad Rhea joined us as well.
Yeah.
We need to make her a VR avatar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I would have joined earlier, but I was getting my gatherers to 80 on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, there we go. Final
How far are you?
I reached 80 on all three.
Hey, nice.
I'm stuck on...
And your crafters?
Everything is mainly 60. One is at 70.
You'll need to help me get into that game. I hate soloing at... I don't like the beginning stage.
The good thing is, also for the people who might be interested in it, for the people who might be interested in trying Final Fantasy 14, you don't have to buy the game right away.
For certain levels.
Up to level 50.
No, it's 60.
Yeah,
60 now, wow.
60, it is free. So you get the base game and the first expansion. You can play through both of them for free. You don't have to pay a subscription. You are limited in certain parts, like you can't trade with other players and you can't buy stuff off the market board and stuff like that. But you still can play through the base game and the whole first expansion, which is an amazing expansion.
See, I still feel that expansion is the best expansion.
Definitely, yeah. It is.
It is. Definitely need someone to get me into that game because I hate that first part.
If you wanna get started on it, I can help you.
I have got started on it. I'm very fussy with my RPGs. Like I just got Sword Legend Online, and it was fun for a period, and then it just.
FF14 is, and that was a problem for me at first too. I started playing it because I saw Ghost having fun playing it with friends.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, I want to try that. Yeah, he told me not to play it because he wasn't sure if I would like it and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to try anyways, and here I am. So for people who start playing it first, the first few levels, story-wise, and what's it called? Like your things that you have to do. They are pretty boring.
Yeah, they are. They're fetch quests.
Once you get into it, you really will start loving that game if it clicks with you. It's a classic thing of, if you click with the game, you will love it. But that counts for every game.
Yeah. My RPG, like a good part besides the whole thing, is the I know it sounds odd, but the spells and the combat need to be flowing and they need to be attractive almost.
It's really nice.
Like there are some games, and I think I forget which one I was playing recently, and it was actually sort of where, actually I think it was, I don't know if it was Final Fantasy or Skyrim, it was one of the two, where if you're a mage, for example, you can't move while you're casting a spell. It's an unlock. Yeah, but these but they run up to you, and it was so frustrating. I'm like, I can't solo as a mage because these creatures just run up straight to you.
Oh, you can solo. It's just okay. So in Final Fantasy 14, from my experience, I'm a main bard. Like what I leveled up first is the bard.
Yes.
So archery, because I love archery. That was literally the reason I chose it.
Yes.
Ghost was like, oh, archer is really nice to start, and I was like, oh, nice, bow.
Yes, it's got a bow.
And there's a few where you don't cast. So the casters are black mage, red mage,
yes,
white mage, astrologian, scholar, blue mage,
summoner.
But you can, summoner, blue mage, but you can't play blue mage in battles.
No, you have to be in a pre-made party.
Yeah, you have to be in a pre-made party for that. So. Because it's not balanced.
Blue mage can use like abilities from like bosses.
Yeah.
It's really
so it's a little bit fun, but cheating.
Yes.
There's a reason why, like, in every Final Fantasy 14 speedrun for like a cutscene, it's just blue mage.
Yeah. But yeah, those are casters, and if you cast, you stand still.
Yeah, that's what irritates me.
There's
a little bit.
Ranged DPS. Those are bards, dancers, mechanists.
I do want to get, because I love the Final Fantasy series in general.
Range DPS?
I think
no,
it's only
it should
those
just be. It's only bard, dancer, and machinist.
Yeah. And then there's like melee DPS who are like close to the boss. And those all do not have casting times.
Yeah.
I think.
I won't lie, and it's very controversial.
Samurai does, but
they don't have casting to the sense that you have to stand at one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I know it's controversial because I've been told it by every single time I've mentioned this, and some people may not understand. But the best RPG game I'm playing right now is, because I'm always mage, by the way. It's a kind of magic. But the best game I'm
or attack.
No, I do both. I favor both, but I like the long-range casting because I like the aesthetics of casting it. And the best game I'm having fun with at the moment, even though it's extremely complicated, is Black Desert. It's the only one that I've actually had so much fun with the combat system.
I only downloaded that to try out the character creator.
Yeah, like the new it's amazing, that character creator. But the new characters in that are amazing. But it's the one where I've only felt so powerful from the get-go. I mean, the lightning, the way it hits the enemies and it just strikes everyone nearby. I'm like, oh my god. So that's if Final Fantasy reaches that level, then I'll definitely.
For the fact that it's an online game, that's how old is Final Fantasy now? Ghost?
Yeah, it's old.
10 years old.
10 years.
In 2001.
Yeah.
I think 1.0.
It's 10 years old.
Rhea says it's 10.
That's
Yeah.
old.
So
Yeah,
for
it's
the
10
fact
years
that
old.
it's 10 years, like around 10 years old, it's a really good looking game.
Yeah.
And honestly, the base game, okay. Second expansion will change your life. Yeah, first expansion, sorry. First expansion will change your life. Second expansion will bore you, but it's nice.
Third expansion will basically just fucking.
Yeah, and third expansion will take
Just
your first expansion experience and be like, you know what? I'm gonna kick you again, and you will say thank you.
Shadowbring is really like it's
Sounds
So, yeah,
amazing.
Fantasy released in like
It's a really good expansion as well.
The only thing I don't like
Which
about
expansion? Shadowbringers?
Yeah,
like that.
Oh.
the one thing I don't like about Black Desert is that it has the most head-up displays I've ever seen in a game. There is so much GU like freaking all over your screen. It's terrible. It's absolutely. I know you can adjust it, but out of all the games, out of the base, like without you editing your screen or anything like that, it's by far the worst. There is so much information going on everywhere. But I just love the flow of the combat, and the characters just look good too. But yeah, I need to get into Final Fantasy.
if you ever want to get into Final Fantasy, as long as we're on the same data center,
Yeah,
I can travel to you and help you.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing.
that was annoying me. Is when I'm casting
We're
that
all on
enemies are
different data centers, though.
kissing my heels.
We're all are.
Thing where everyone started suddenly
Woo!
playing at the 14 kind of.
You guys are on my original server that I left.
And I think Bag is on a different one as well, so that's a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, because she plays
We're
it
all
too,
in
yeah.
different centers.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Gotta go back.
I
I'm
will
gonna die.
say
Gonna die.
this though,
Yeah.
for anyone who is interested in Final Fantasy XIV, to be very prepared for what the community is like.
Oh yeah, that's
They vary from server to server.
It does vary from server to server,
But it's mostly
just be
toxic.
prepared.
Basically, they're weird. A lot of them are nice. Some of them suck.
They're also very perverted.
Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
them are.
That's also a thing.
Well, you notice that, I'm sorry to say, but when you like see a female character
Oh,
and all of a sudden those dudes' personalities change, like, hey, I'll help you, and you're like, ew, and then all of a sudden it's like, actually, I'm a dude. Why did you choose a female character? And I've literally seen that, and they said because I didn't want to look
So,
at a dude's ass
here's-
the whole time.
Here's
What?
a fun fact.
Ugh.
Ghost and I are both playing female characters in game. Very, very rare races because nobody likes to play them that way. And
Because I'm playing a female character that I don't want to bone.
yeah, we're playing female characters so we don't want to bone. So,
Wow, this stream just took a turn, everyone.
but yeah, and the funny thing is, I took a long time finding out what my character should look like, and Ghost literally pressed the random button and was like, yeah.
Thing is,
Hey, sometimes random really works well.
Vacuum in my room, and I was like, well, this is how good as it's going to get, and I just click confirm.
Yeah, that's what I
his
do.
mom's vacuum cleaner just went, you need to make that happen right now.
That's basically what I did with my new character in Black Desert. Was just random. Okay, it looks good.
I need to find a good picture of both of them because they're cute.
That's also the other thing I had about Black Desert is that certain classes are locked to gender, which is perfectly fine. I mean, that's the thing, but it's just so weird that they do that. It's like two of the same classes just because they're separate gender.
Yeah.
This is an archer.
BDO
This is a
very
bard.
cash shop heavy though, and that's kind of the problem
Yeah.
with BDO. It is so cash shop reliant for a lot of things. Any progression and whatnot, you definitely have to hit cash shop.
Well, I've managed to get through
Or
without
else
the
it
cash shop
just
so
takes
far.
you- Yeah, but like if you try to do crafting to make money and everything,
Yes.
you
There's
need to
a
be able to carry more weight, which leads you to cash shop. So that's kind of the thing with
which,
BDO.
in my regards, they should have made the game free. But you know, in the same time, they don't have a monthly subscription, so I can appreciate that. I don't have to pay a monthly
Yeah,
subscription
their
for that.
subscriptions come in like if you want to look good, and if you want like the extra bonus stats, like the certain outfits that make you swim faster, that give you more stealth.
Yeah, which I don't like pay to win type tech, but I mean that's only going to really affect if you PvP, and I'm not that person. I suck at PvP. Oh,
Yeah,
delicious.
The crappy thing though is that it's open world PvP, so it's kind of rough.
I haven't been attacked yet. In all my 40 hours of playing, I've never been attacked.
What level are you at?
Well, I had to restart BDO because I used to play on Xbox, so now I'm on level 27 for my one character. It's late. So, but on my on Xbox I was on level 40, and I never got attacked.
I think you'll start seeing it. I got up to.
Yeah, let's bring
what
cat.
level
Let's
was
bring cat.
I? 50 something.
Damn.
So once you hit like 50 or so, you'll start getting attacked.
Look how big
Unless
cat
people
my
are
is.
just, like-
Yeah, I'll wait for that because at least I'll be stronger and things like that. And I need to get through the reawakening. It's like I'm still in the prologue of the game. But they have seasons where you can rank up fast for new people, which is like seriously
Yeah, they
fast rank
changed
up.
a lot of things in BDO from what I remember.
I just like the special effects of the attacks. Like I'm a very big visual person when it comes to that sort of thing. I put up the Tubi's younger version of Katmai.
Teen Katmai.
She's so young. She looks so teeny.
It's a lot of it is really the fur. I'm realizing that now. It's just so very brown and less white.
Hey, Opaline! Oh my gosh!
Opaline! Hi!
Opaline, we were about to end the night, but Opaline, I'm just telling you, I've been trying to get in contact and see how you were and where you were for so long. Tessa was helping.
I'm so
The
happy.
entire community was trying to join.
Hi, Opaline.
Yeah,
Good
Opaline.
to see you.
We stream almost every week. I understand.
Well, we stream bi-weekly. We stream Stardew Valley.
Yes.
And Thursdays and Sundays, I stream either games on Thursdays, games, Sundays, art.
Yes.
And Fridays, there's games night.
And
So
yeah, we do games which you can play with, and Task Talks. I hope you've been watching our Task Talks. I missed your comments, but Task Talks weekly, and we do our AMA. And I understand, Opaline, you had difficulties getting onto Discord, but if you ever come back, we would love to have you back on our Discord.
yeah.
All of our chat have missed you. I'm so glad you're on Twitch though, which means you're still watching otters. So that was my biggest worry, is that you weren't able to watch the otters. So I'm glad you're there.
No one shall stop the otter watching.
No one shall
Opaline.
stop the otter watching. Look how huge Katma. Oh my gosh. Opaline, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad I got to say hello to you.
I'm so hyped right now.
Yeah, I know. It's like you're one of the lost wigglers we could not locate and could not chat to. And here she is.
She's not part of the team.
I hope we see you more on chat. We generally stream around this
Yeah.
time as well. Yeah. Yes, I watch Twitch every day. No, that's so good. Now, hopefully you can jump onto all of our streams soon when we're online.
We'd love to have you.
Yes.
I'm so happy right now.
I know, me too. I'm like, oh my god, 5! We were really trying to find out if you were okay
Yeah.
and see if you were okay and chat to you again. We really did. Seriously,
Of course
there
we
were
did, because-
DMs between our community and our moderator team. Like, is Opaline? Can we find Opaline? Like, please tell Opaline if she said that we said hello. And then we got messages from the squishies. She's on Twitch. Opaline's on Twitch. Like, everyone go to Twitch.
Yeah, we had a small Opaline watch.
Yes, because we really wanted to make contact with you.
Yeah, and make sure that you still were able to like find the otters. and
Yes.
everything. I'm so happy.
Opaline's
Good
one
to
of the...
hear that you've been watching them all the time.
Absolutely, it's so good. So yeah, we will be streaming more, and hopefully you can join us, especially on our games now.
We'll be streaming tomorrow,
Yeah.
same time, on my channel. It's Tiny2B.
Oh, I think I have a.
Do you have a link?
I think I have a link. I forget.
It will be 11 a.m. Joey time.
Tess, do you remember if we had a link?
And we'll be playing a little game. It's very relaxing. Freaky, another artist. You know Freaky. Hi Opaline. Freaky, Ghost, my boyfriend. And I will be taking JJ through the first chapters of a very relaxing game.
So I'll be playing there. But it's so good to see you. And I hope you've been enjoying the task talks. We do it for our community.
I'm happy.
I know, it's like, I'm so glad she popped in. Now I'm trying to find your Twitch. Oh my gosh, come on. Why won't it let, it's like, it's there we go. I don't know why I had a whole tag with all your socials. There we go, Opaline. And everyone else, that is, give Tiny2B a follow.
Me.
I like how Katma's just sitting next to me.
Yeah, she's keeping watch over what
My
you're
OG
doing.
Wiki fans.
Also,
Yeah, we
Rhea,
get so
I
many
think
OG
your
Wiki
character
fans.
is beautiful.
She is.
She would probably
I
be
like-
super small next to ours. But...
Yes.
Oh yeah, probably. My character is actually my real height.
That
Mine
is so
isn't,
cute.
Because I would probably be Lalafell height.
Short people rock. It means they're full of energy. Let's go sit next to each other because let's do the old signing out thing. So we are going to be ending the stream now, Opaline, and everyone else. I know I keep mentioning them because we're like, oh my gosh, Opaline's here. Would Katma say something? Oh, she can say something.
Hydrate.
Wait, I have to first turn myself off.
Wow, Rhea is
Yeah, she's angry.
vandalizing the farm. Rude.
Oh, by the way, I organized everything.
Thank you.
By the way, I noticed everything
You're
here
welcome.
with the new chest, and I was about to comment on it earlier that there was a new chest. It's just a
Right,
green
I
chest
came
just
back
popped
just to
up.
be
I'm
like,
like,
what
wait a
the
minute,
crap?
what's in here? Organize. But let me end off. Oh, everyone, I guess this is Queen Katma here. Or in this case, Teenage Katma. So I have to be a lot more like, you know, I had some real fun today. But, oh, it's been such a great time. And you have all been like totally radical. Because, you know, I'm an old teenage otter.
Oh my god.
I live in that time. Yeah, when we use words like cool and awesome. Yeah, so like,
It's so rad.
yeah, we're so rad. And like, flips up, everyone. Hang 10. Oh, you know what I say. So yeah, like,
Oh my god.
Opaline, it's so good to see you again. And I really hope that you watch our new Task Talk soon. So if you still watch our YouTube, like, totally subscribe to it. Because it's totally amazing. I mean, I don't even know if you got the links there. And if you ever back on Discord, it'll be totally awesome if you join us again. That's Teenage Katma.
I love it.
So like, I'm just gonna drop the link there for our YouTube channel. I know you're already subscribed, Opaline, but like maybe you want to make sure to catch all of our Task Talks. Totally. So like, thanks everyone for joining us. It's been totally awesome. Thank you, like Tiny2B and Rhea.
Of course.
I need to get
Was
this-
fun.
Okay, I needed to bring myself back. But look at that screenshot. Look at that screenshot. Screenshot! 3 of us together. Thank you so much. And thank you, Opaline, for joining us at the end of the stream. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us that have been here for the last 2.5 hours. And as always, I also want to thank Twitch Mom and YouTube Mom, Tessa, the guardians of the stream. Thank you so much for looking after the stream. And yeah, it's been a really fun time. We had a big conversation. And thank you, Rhea, for also just popping into the game. Because
no problem.
you know the saying, Tiny Chibi uses it. I used to use it on the other Discord. But put your noses to the stream. I mean, I almost said that wrong. I said this has been the stream. Put the noses to the screen for the book. This is JJ, Tiny Tuba, and Rhea, Otter, and
out.
Yeah, we are gonna close, but please join us. You can rewind.
We're streaming tomorrow.
Open line. So I hope you join us
On
there
my
tomorrow on Tiny Tuber's channel. Please join us because we're going to be playing a really, really colorful game, a really artistic game. It's really cute. It's really special. So hopefully you can join us then.